Hey, what's going on, Trap Watchers? Man, today is September the 24th, 2021. Question for you. I'm going to ask you all the question. Is it now time to short DraftKings? Leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me, is it time to short DraftKings? That simply means, are you expecting the price to go down? I'm not telling you that you need to short the market and never come back to the market and buy DraftKings, because for us, we are versatile. We are versatile in our prices. When the market reverses its course, we make sure we jump on the bandwagon and make sure we ride the market higher. When the market starts going down, we need to ride the market when it goes down. It doesn't matter if you understand price and how the market dynamics work. So now, leave me that comment and tell me, is it time to short DraftKings? I know many of you might be married to these stocks, right? But for us, we don't marry stocks. We only participate into the market to make the money. That's it. We could care less if DraftKings goes up to $500 per share, because we'll ride the market up there in profit mode. We could care less if the market price in DraftKings go down to $10, because we're going to ride the market in profit as price goes down. Don't marry these stocks, as so many people try to get you to do, because they want you to have a conviction. They want you to believe in your stock. No, that's not how the market works. Nope. So now, let me know. So, is the market going to go lower in DraftKings? This is going to be our DraftKings stock prediction. And you guys can see that we already have done a price prediction in the market in DraftKings. And I wanted to come through, break this down for you so you guys can understand why did the price go lower, and see, can we still see the price in DraftKings go a little bit lower, right? So make sure you tap in with me, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel, because one thing we will not do is we're not going to pump up all these stocks. We're not going to tell you that every stock is a buy. We're not going to tell you that every stock always go up in price, because there have been times that stock prices do go down. And a lot of the YouTubers out there that tells you to buy these stocks, that tells you to buy on the dips, they have done a great disservice to you, the ones who listen to them. And then in the end, they tell you that you need to do your own research. Right. Okay. So now, let me tell you, well, did I tell you all to make sure if you guys want to tap in and join this community, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe? Did I do that? Because if not, I just did. Make sure you guys join us for real. All right, so now this is the reason why DraftKings dropped in price, right? It wasn't because of some type of news event. It wasn't because of someone's tweet. It wasn't because they missed earnings. No, the reason why DraftKings dropped is because the market fell out of interest at $64. Simple, right? Plain and simple. It didn't have to do with any type of news event. I mean, whenever the price in DraftKings go down, you see these YouTubers start looking on the internet, start looking at these websites, trying to say, okay, why did the price go down? The market doesn't act on news. The market saw that there was no buyers at $64. Price came back down. I mean, think about it. Look at the history of this market in DraftKings. We got rejected here in September of 2021. The market in DraftKings also got rejected of April 2021. We also saw the market in DraftKings get rejected in February of 2021. And then we also saw the market in DraftKings get rejected October 2020. Plain and simple. Why do people make this hard? This $64 price is a formidable area of restriction, meaning if we cannot see the price in DraftKings ever break above $64, understand that is the greatest place right there to short the market, because we've seen at least 4 occasions that the price cannot break above $64. So now, considering that that's the case, I think I even told you on our last price, but I said, hey, we might need to TP out the market in DraftKings, just a little bit of profit right there around $64, which is around 5.5%. Did you do that? And if you don't believe me, go back and listen to the video. It is in our playlist. We don't want to hide anything from our community. We want to show you exactly what we said, what we predicted, and see if it actually came to pass. 5.5%. Were you able to eat off that? Because if not, if you were to get out now, it's about 14, almost 15% downward pressure. All right. So now let me get rid of it. And now let's try to answer this question. Okay. Is it time to short the market in DraftKings? Right. and just relax. Just because someone says the word short or short squeeze, a lot of the people who are buyers into the market get all up in arms, and they try to get you to feel some type of way. No, I'm not telling you that the price in DraftKings is going to drop and crash and burn. No, I'm not saying that. But take a look at the trend. We can see the price in DraftKings come back and test this trend though. All right. This is the trend into the market in DraftKings that we are paying attention to. So we can still see this price in DraftKings come down here and bounce off this trend. Maybe even 48, right? Possibly. That's what I'm trying to get you all to see and visualize and understand, is that the market drops hints. It gives us this information off the rip. So let's look at the chart in DraftKings on the 3-day, okay? Because one thing that we understand and we need to pay attention to is that when the market gives you indications, you need to believe it and follow it and understand it is what it is. A lot of people like to act like they don't see what's going on in the market, when in fact, this price chart on the 3-day time frame is telling you and me that the market is weak and that we need to expect price to continue to go lower. Especially, look how we ended on this 3-day price bar with the volume. People was selling out the market in DraftKings. It is what it is. Did you sell? Is the question, right? Because you're going to be left holding the bag while the majority of the market participants in DraftKings has been selling. Somebody was selling. Somebody in the market in DraftKings was taking the bag. Was it you? Because somebody's going to be taking the bag and somebody's going to be left holding the bag. The 3-day price chart is telling us already that there's weakness on the chart, right? It is. So now, this is the weekly time frame. Look at this on the weekly perspective. I mean, even from a 7-day or 5-day trade week perspective, the chart is still showing us that it is weak. Look at the monthly. Now we got 6 days and 10 hours left, but from a monthly perspective, we would be crazy to think that the price in DraftKings is a buy right now. The market is still exhibiting that we got a little bit lower to go through. So let's go ahead and run the play. Like, I don't understand what makes it so difficult to see prices screaming you to in your face that, hey, the market is not strong right now. So I'm looking for the price in DraftKings to come and try to test like an area of support initially around $49, maybe $50 first, and then the 48. Okay, so I said $50 first, which is around 3.66% more movement to the downside. But when you look at this from a monthly perspective, weekly perspective, that is not expected to hold, meaning I'm not really looking for the market to hold support there. Next area will be around 48. Okay, that's 7.5% movement to the downside. And then I'm going to take it all the way down here towards this ascending line. Okay, right there. Now, we already know that the market got rejected around 64. This is another closer area of restriction right here around 56. Okay. Now I'm going to bring it up there towards like $59 for us to allow this play to continue in DraftKings. Okay. So now I'm going to take back over to the daily. Make sure I get the prediction in line to where the price closed on yesterday. And this is it. This is what I'm seeing into the market in DraftKings. Playing a little bit of weakness. $50 is the first area to eat off the market. Second area is 48. Ultimately back down to 44. All right. So now I want to know, what are you all seeing on the price chart in DraftKings? Is it time to short the market? You guys can see short simply means, is it time to go low? I mean, are you expecting the price to drop? And we are. We're expecting the price to go lower in DraftKings. Now, we're not saying that it's going to come down to $10. No, we're not being that much of a bear. But currently, you got to follow the trend, and the market is trying to hinder and show us that it wants to go down right now. Now, you might see something totally different, which is cool. It's a free market, right? You're open to your own interpretation, your own thoughts. Leave me a comment, call the markets with me. This is what I'm calling. I want to know, what is your call as to where you're looking for the price in DraftKings to go. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.